Hello everyone! After a month-long winter break, a new episode of Heartland is finally here, and it provided a resolution to the cliffhanger that the previous episode left us on while also moving the story forward. Want to know exactly what happened during the episode? Do watch this video till the end to know everything. First and foremost, we need to talk about Jack because the previous episode ended with Jack unresponsive and on his way to the hospital in an ambulance after getting trampled by Hagler, a bronc that Tim's old buddy Mike sabotaged by putting a bag of rocks under his saddle. Luckily, Heartland didn't drag out this cliffhanger because right off the bat, the show let us know that although Jack did break 8 ribs in the accident, he's alive and coming home from the hospital that day. Lou and Amy were not happy that Jack was coming home so soon after an injury this severe. However, by the end of the episode, he was already moving around a little, which means that in the next episodes, we will see Jack fully healed and back to his old self. In this episode, Tim spent tracking down Mike so he could make the man pay for what he did to Jack. And he took Caleb along for the ride. Another storyline that was resolved in this episode that carried over from episode 1609 was Amy and Jack's fight about Finn Kota. If you remember, in episode 9 of this season, we saw Jack confront Amy about her getting close to Finn, and the two got into a bad fight about Jack not trusting Amy's instincts and him not wanting Amy to get hurt by Kota. The two still were barely speaking in episode 1610, which made the accident that much more traumatic for Amy. After all, if she had lost Jack that day, she would never have had the opportunity to talk out their issues and make up. And even early in this episode, after Jack got home from the hospital, there was still tension between the two. But luckily, the two finally talked after Amy spoke to Logan about almost losing Jack. Amy admitted that she should have handled the conversation in episode 9 better, while also telling Jack how he made her feel when he was telling her about Finn not being a good man. Jack told Amy how AI betrayed Jack by pursuing Jack's late wife, Lindy, and then lied about it and blamed it all on Lindy. And when Amy asked what he did about it, Jack admitted that he had threatened AI, which ended their friendship. So Amy finally understood why Jack acted the way he did when he found out about her and Finn. And when Jack asked Amy about Finn, this time without any judgment, she told him how it's over. Jack was sympathetic, but only later in the episode, after he had time to mull it over, he revisited their conversation and reassured Amy that mistakes happen and encouraged her to not close off her heart because Finn broke it. So we probably won't see Amy move on with someone else this season. Now, on to lighter things. The horse-centric storyline of Heartland, season 16, episode 11, had to do with Sari Wild, the legendary barrel racer whose barrel racing school Caleb and Tim bought back in episode 1608. Sari called Amy to go see a horse at Hillhurst Stables. Apparently, Sari recently bought a new horse, Journey, for her granddaughter Miley to train in dressage, and although the horse was perfect the first 2 times Miley rode him, now Journey was acting up and tossing his head. So Sari enlisted Amy's help in hopes that Amy could figure out what was wrong with Journey. Logan, being infatuated with Miley from the moment he saw her, asked Amy if he could take the lead this time. And since Amy already had a lot of client horses and had extra chores while Jack was laid up, she eventually agreed. Logan's first order of business was to switch Journey's beat to a bozo. And although Amy was not convinced that was the problem, she let Logan do his thing and figure it out for himself if that's really the problem. Logan became a bit discouraged, especially after Miley became stressed about the lack of progress and had to take a break. After all, part of the reason why Logan wanted to take the lead with Journey was to impress Miley. But Amy was there to help lead Logan on the right path by telling him that maybe Journey was not the problem here and that he should go talk to Miley and find out more about her. Taking Amy up on her advice, Logan caught up to Miley, and Miley told Logan how she was a barrel racer before she took up dressage. Yet as soon as Logan asked her whether it was hard to go from rodeo royalty to dressage, Miley became tense and Journey acted up again. So Logan finally saw past his crush on Miley and started figuring out that maybe Miley really was the problem here. He suggested that instead of training harder, maybe Miley and Journey needed to have some fun. Amy liked the idea because she already had a hunch that Miley's feelings were to blame for Journey's misbehavior. So they set up some polls and asked Miley to try to get Journey to follow her around them. At first, Miley had some difficulties relaxing and letting go, but eventually she managed to do so, and suddenly Journey was all carefree and working in tandem with Miley. Yet once Miley got on Journey again, all the progress seemed to have been lost. Journey even threw Miley off his back. Seeing this, Amy and Logan rushed to Miley's side. Amy told Logan and Miley that she saw fear in Journey, which is why he reared, which got Miley even more worked up. So Amy told the young woman to take a break and get cleaned up. And when Miley got back to Journey, Amy followed her hunch and asked Logan to ride Journey instead. And it was like Journey was a different horse, all relaxed and smooth. This storyline was as much about Amy letting Logan take the lead as it was about Logan helping Miley. Therefore, Logan reflecting on the experience and telling Amy about how he feels the pressure to live up to Amy's expectations, and Amy telling him how it's not pressure, it's a safety net, was a truly needed moment and just showcased how nice their relationship is. So this much for today's video. We hope you liked it. We will deliver some more news of Heartland as it comes in. We will also have all the burning Heartland spoilers, updates, and news that you are frequently looking for. So visit us regularly. Thank you for checking this video out. We will see each other very soon with another video. If you like this video, give us a like and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. If you have anything to say, do let us know in the comment section below. We'll make sure to reply to our comments.